What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is just a zombie month series I'm doing. Like, are they still Ghoul-d? Robert Goulet. Are they still good? But, like Ghoul, yeah, you get the idea. Anyways, I wanted to take a look at Shawn Michaels, the Heartless Kid. Quick story on Shawn Michaels, Heartless Kid. He was the featured zombie when Grant Camping happened. And the more I can mention Grant Camping and the more we as a community can mention Grant Camping and just make this an annual holiday in the WWE game, I don't know why they haven't recognized it as such. This is the greatest holiday that ever happened in WWE Champions Universe. Anyway, I did not get Zombie Shawn Michaels during Grant Camping. But if you didn't know, Grant Camping, somehow 80 polls, 2 megas, accidentally got sent out to every single person in the entire Champions community. People were creating new accounts, doing those polls, and if they got something greater than their main account, they just kept those accounts. Some people switched. What's up, Sir Zorro? Good to see you, buddy. There you go. The code is 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody in the community got 2 mega polls. Some people got this guy for free back when he was the good zombie, the new zombie. But I'll admit it. I don't know if I can answer is he Ghoul-d right now because I haven't run him in a while, but I do still have this setup active from the last time I checked him out. So we're going to actually, instead of me just showing you a moveset, I'm going to kind of run through the moveset together. Oh yeah, you remember that now? Yeah, it was super good. Also, everybody subscribe to Sir Zorro. If somehow you haven't already, like, what are you doing with your life? Sub to Sir Zorro, one of the greatest Champions creators out there. So the original moveset I still have here is the Love Bite, which is 22 random gems into 3 turn countdown gems that will deal damage and make 2 random gems yellow, not his primary color, at the end. The Zombie Attack, choose 7 gems to make into green submission, do damage for 3 turns, and it takes the remainder into a multiply 9. And then the Heart Stopper Smash, decrease your countdown by 3. So green and yellow, and we need a bit of both. We can basically run the yellow, use this to load this, so that's fine. But the remaining turn into multiplies, so you don't want to lose too many of them. Solo is out now since last time, so you can increase these, but all it does is make 2 random into yellow, so since it doesn't buff, we're not really concerned about that. You got him 6-star bronze? Nice. So that's a valid moveset we can take a look at. Let's see. The Screaming Chin music, 13 trap gems blue. The Bloody Tears deal damage. 3x6 area into trap gems. If broken by you, deal damage and randomly respawn a trap gem. Ooh, I forgot about that mechanic. If broken by your opponent, deal bleed damage, but it's not enough, so I don't know if that's going to be a great one. Bonus damage for every countdown gem's not going to be super great. 6 gems green, that's fine. Bonus damage for every trap gem, but it's low stakes. So honestly, I think this is probably still the best route. You're going to turn a number of gems yellow, and you're going to have the multiplies, and you're going to kind of go from there. So yeah, I think that's still fair to have that as your best move set. And look at this. I've got all this set up right here. Yellow into multi, just because that is a super rare character, is not going to fit there. You got Brett, so you're doing yellow and green gems do 35% plus the multiplies. So yeah, I mean this is how I used to run him, and this is actually still a valid way to run him. Now for the strap, so we've got countdown gems, so we can do something with a countdown gem like the Hard Times. Would be into yellow, I think. You've got the subs. So you've got sub into yellow, sub into multi with the Acolyte plate. I mean, really, it doesn't look like he's taken advantage of any of the newer stuff. The Trap Gem plate, maybe. But again, all this does, when you break him, is deal a little bit of damage, and it's not that much. and then randomly respawn a trap gem. So you're not breaking enough of the trap gems that way. You could make 13 of them into blue and break them that way. So if you do the blue barber plate, maybe, but they're just not doing enough damage, especially with these, like buff moves right here, the bad moonsault. So I think we're going to stick with this for right now and check him out, see how he does, kind of go from there. Hype level 0, but we will use 150% strap just to kind of give him a little bit of spice and see how he does, how he do. Again, I think it's just going to be, because we're not, there's not countdown to multi, right? It's been a long time since I've looked at the full breadth of the 8th anniversary plates, but I'm 90% sure we don't have a countdown to multi. I'm just going to check. We got trap to multi, so that might work, but he doesn't have anything that breaks the board. He just breaks the trap gems, so he's not going to hit the multi gems unless you get lucky. Silence. Okay, so yeah, we're right. Silence do good. We're fine. Okay, so we're going to hit the hard times plate. Going to be countdown into blue and yellow gems there. What's up, Adkins Steel? I love the little laser dancing guy. Let's see. Countdown here. So you could do the Eyes of Judgment plate for sure if you wanted to. He's not making botch, not making cross breaks. You could do... No, he's doing green moves. Yeah, really just doesn't take super good advantage of, you could do LA Bite on him, but you're still only increasing your by 50%. I gotta see how many yellow moves he actually does. I think it's mostly green. Yeah, he just doesn't take advantage of really almost any of the new plates. You could do a Rumble, but he's not buffing up the gem colors. So I think we're just gonna stick with the Acolyte plate for now. This is kind of the you could run this 2 years ago, almost, 3 years ago, or whenever he came out. Would have had to have at least been 3 years ago because it was Grant Camping, as I already established with myself. So, yeah, let's check him out. Also, we're not doing the Trap Gem build on Zombie Sammy. What's up, OJ Kenny C? Good to see ya. The end of my nose itches. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just scratching at it because it's just it's like you got a little fuzz right here. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, all right, so we're going to throw down our random 3-turn countdown gems. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. We're going to sub him, but we need to get to 6. Well, actually 5, because you get your turn bonus. So we need 5 green gems. So if we do, actually just do that, that'll break 1, but it's fine. And then these are going to turn green, so you got to be careful. Like if I put it here or here or here, he's just going to swipe and break those. If I put it near here, he's going to break those. Can't put it there, or I will break those. Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. And I'm going to have to. Nope, that's going to get broken. That's going to... Hold on. Did I do what I think I did here? There and there. Okay, so yeah, I'm fine. All right, so if I do that and that... that, and no matter what, they're all too close together. Just try that. That's going to create a 3-pack here, so who knows? Who knows? Ultimately, let's just hope he doesn't break as much as possible. Or I break all of them. Look at that. I'll just break every single one of them. How nice. All right, so we've got... And he broke them. So we've got just this little tiny bit of times 11s right here. We're going to make the whole board yellow if we get enough, or if we have enough of those left. Nope, we don't. Oh, but he did break those into his primary color. That was nice. A whole 20 million. Whopping 20 million. The only good news is, he's been subbed. That's about it. So as of this moment, I would have to say no. The Heartbreak Kid is not back. Heartless Kid is is not saving the day. Let's see if we can get a good hit. I mean, again, no matter what I do, it's going to be really hard not to give him all he needs to break. But if we can just keep some of these out there at least, because we already have our green reloaded, it's going to be better. Well, let's see what he does here. No, he broke all my freaking multi-gems. All right, let's see. This is like a better case scenario hit, but still, I don't think it's going to do much. Yeah, and we missed the multi-gems. Even less. 17 million. So, yeah, he is just not going to hold up with this. Now, again, you could run the Trap Gem moveset, but I wouldn't. The damage per is just not great. You can turn a certain number of them into blue, but you're not really doing a lot of them, and then you're making more Trap Gems. So I mean, I guess from that sense, you could buff the blue Barber's Blade plate twice. But other than that, you've got your 10 MP. This one is going to get you loaded, and then this one on the Trap Gems. If you want to try it, I mean, you're welcome to. But it's just those Trap Gems, just all they do is respawn Trap Gems and do a little bit. Like, look at that damage. That's almost nothing in this current era. And if they break them, bleed. But again, almost nothing in this current era. So I think this is his viable moveset. It will get you through on tours. See you later, Steven Randall. Have a good day at work. But other than that, I just really don't see a whole lot of viability to him. So is Heartless Kid Ghoul-d? No. No, I don't think he is at this point. I don't think there's much you can do with him. He will win in tours, and that's fine. Yeah, he's going to be good up against a 6-star bronze, as Mule said in the chat. But overall, just not really, not seeing it too much. You know, like even the Heart Stopper plate that was made for him just doesn't save him at this point. So yeah. And then his gear, I didn't mention, but he does have gear. But look at what it does. Trap Gems do a whole 25% more damage. So maybe during Spring Outbreak, if they add a 0 to that, we'll revisit the Trap Gem build. But otherwise, it's a big no from me, dog. I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.